Hey everybody, welcome back for another game break in this August Eiyuden Chronicle update. I actually just have to run out the door soon, so I'm going to get right into this right away. So August 2021 update. Hey there, heroes. Summer is in full swing, temperatures are soaring, and so is the excitement for our next content update. Let's jump right in. Production updates, character profile, Cassandra. Okay, so either I'm really good at guessing or I'm friggin' psychic, because I was asking for a female elven warrior last time, but I don't know if she's a warrior necessarily, but it's still an elf, so I'm gonna take that as a win. And damn, she looks good. Reminding me a lot of Jean in this picture, actually, from Suikoden. Yeah, damn. Profession, the elves. Gender, female, age, ? Favorite food, wine from Baroni. Oh, she's an innkeep. Yeah, we're getting all these merchant characters for these updates, it seems quite a bit. For an innkeep, you'd think Cassandra would at least try to feign industriousness, but she always comes across as a bit of a languid. Still, that doesn't stop her from tugging at the heartstrings of the boys, who are never quite sure what part of her they're allowed to look at. Just look at the eyes, guys. When in doubt, just look at the eyes. Cassandra hails from an elven town, though it's not clear why she left. Oh, yawn. Welcome, aren't you a cutie? Oh, she's a flirt too. Staying the night, I have a fine wine that's just begging to be uncorked. Jeez Louise. Yeah, I am digging. Oh my god, what was her name again? Cassandra? Yeah, Cassandra? Looking good. Queno's comment. While coming up with her design, I had imagined her as a voluptuous elf who had a nurturing side to her, like that of an elder sister. She'd be able to drink anyone under the table, but still have the patience to run it in, while having the finesse to discern her patrons' unique quirks with a single glance. I was requested to give her some sort of accessory on her head that would indicate where she was from. It seems there might be a backstory to these there. I don't know why, but it strikes me as something that someone would wear at Coachella. Not that I've ever been to Coachella, but anyway, looking good. Monster Showcase, Golem Pulverizer. And once again, always do enjoy the monster art they show us. Oh man, and he's got like some kind of rotating blades here on the arm too. And based off of this art, it looks like he can possibly shoot his arms as projectiles. That's pretty badass. And what the hell is this thing? He's got like a drill bit in his friggin' head here on the arm. I think it looks good. The Rune Golem variant has been sighted in the Rune Barrows. If you see a pair of massive meat grinder arms hurtling towards you, congratulations, you found it. The working theory is that it's powered by a lens. Murayama's monthly development report. My main task right now is to finalize the story, which means coming up with the general dialogue as well as locations, and in brackets, including what happens in each place. This month, I'm tackling Chapter 3. I say Chapter 3, but we still haven't decided how many chapters of the game will contain or whether it'll even consist of chapters. But in terms of script writing, I'm just over the first hump after the opening. In the process of writing, you can end up with unexpected dilemmas, forcing characters who haven't made an appearance in the story yet to suddenly show up, or giving minor characters a major part to play in the plot. When creating a character's profile, trying to decide on a name for them can take up the most time and cause the most headaches. To begin with, I try to come up with a name that matches the traits of the character. For a solemn, dignified character, I might mix in elaborate sounds to give off the same impression. If they're a happy-go-lucky kind of character, I'll try and give them the catchy, short and sweet name. With an ensemble cast spanning over 100 characters, I have to consider how easy it would be for a player to remember each individual name as well. If you have 100 characters with unusual sounding names, no one's going to be able to remember them. 100%, 110%. And no, I've read other high fantasy books with like really bizarre names, and it can be really difficult. So I try to pick names that might sound somewhat familiar or be easy to remember. At the same time, however, if you have names that are too ordinary, then you run the risk of losing the heroic edge of your characters. That's fair. Don't you think Noah, Say, and Melissa all fit under that perfect equilibrium? Yeah, they're Melissa not so much. Noah I don't hear very much. Say I don't hear at all. And once again, they're unique enough where they stand out a bit, where I've known quite a few Melissas. A word from the team. J Diary Volume 3. It's boiling hot. We're really in the dead of summer. If you've been watching the Olympics, you've probably noticed how hot it can get in Tokyo. Yeah, everyone was just cooking during the Olympics. We've been getting some world-class temperatures lately, so it seems at least ... I wanted to start this with something seasonal, but in truth, I've been working every day from home with my AC on full blast. I barely get out of my seat, and I haven't had a chance to savor the seasons firsthand. Hey all, it's been a while, Jay Murakami here. Currently terrified to see what this month's electric bill will look like. Nice. Here's our update on the design for the month. We've inserted the assets created thus far into the game, and we're at a stage where we can play through it, making balance adjustments as we go. Nice. Is that the first time we've heard that they've had a really playable build? Maybe? I feel like maybe we did hear that before. Anyway, since we're checking everything as we play, it's a lot easier for us to see what's going wrong with when graphical issues pop up. We're spending most of our time fixing these at the moment. Cool. We've had to fine-tune the assets and decide how we want the game's visuals to turn out, which will be a huge task afterwards. Normally this part's the most fun, but everything needs to be done in parallel, so it can be quite stressful. There are just so many moving bits to an RPG. It's been a real reminder of how tough it can be to make one. I'm in charge of creating the sprites, and all I can say is it's coming along LOL. The 3D backgrounds are taking up a lot more time and money than we first anticipated, so need to sort that out right away, I guess. Good thing they got all that extra funding from Microsoft and so on and so forth. As you can see, we're just stepping up to the plate each day and batting away the issues that come our way. In this world, we're finally starting to breathe some life into our characters. In this world, we call it games, so that's always exciting. The teaser video only contained one scene to show the concept of the game and how it would look, which is why we're ecstatic to see Murakami's story, world, and characters spring to life. We appreciate your continued support and hope to meet your expectations. Oh, just Sign Kesling chilling off with the AC. I do love that sprite work every time I see it. Just brings me back to a much simpler time in my life. So we got that. That's the big thing there. Some new monster art. And then we got some fan service with this new elf lady here. And then with her elven ears, they're kind of curved as well. They kind of like curve up and then face downwards at the top, it seems. Which is very much, oh, I feel like maybe I've seen that before, but that is definitely a new style on the elf ears that I am not familiar with. Whereas like Blizzard, for example, they just have them really long and super pointy, and sometimes like kind of going backwards, I think, for their elves and dark elves. But no, loving it. I'm glad we got an elf. Elves are confirmed. I know they were mentioned before, but you know, things being mentioned in passing, you're just never quite sure until you actually see it. So now we got elves for sure. So once again, hoping we get like, you know, dwarf warriors, elven warriors of some kind, some combatants. And I feel like they're probably saving a lot of the sweet characters down the road. Okay, so I guessed elf last time. Elven warrior, so I was half right. Actually, I was 2/3 right. Female and elf, just not the warrior part. And not even right, just that's what I wanted. Right? I wasn't calling it or anything. Next time, oh man, you know what I would really like in this game, and this is such a simple thing, and I know this is everyone's favorite character just for how he looked, but Pesmerga, I think that's how you say it, Pesmerga. I would love a cool ass Dark Knight, a cool ass Black Knight of some kind, fully decked out and that sweet armor that Pesmerga had of some kind. Maybe have it be a girl this time to switch things up, or another race or something like that. I think that'd be pretty cool. And then they were mentioning android characters. I don't know, I just want something cool next time. But anyway, thanks for joining me for this Eiyuden Chronicle update, everybody, and I'll see you next time.